Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Jai Shri Ram. Welcome to our next episode in our complete reading of Srimad Ramayana. Okay, so yesterday we saw about how Ashwamedha Yagya got complete, and once that was complete, Rishya Srunga Maharshi he went to Dasaratha and he said, Ishtiteham karishyami putriyam putrakaranat adharva sirasi proktai mantrai siddham vidhanatah. O king, for you to get children, I'm going to do a wonderful ishti. Ishti is a small yajna. Okay, come, sit in the right place. Okay, this is described. Whatever I'm going to make you do is described in the Adharvana Veda. Okay, so King Dasharatha came and sat in the needed position. These are small things made of wood on which people come and sit before they do yajna. So he came, sat in front of the celestial fire. He sat on that small wooden platform, okay, that was made, okay, and Rishya Srunga Maharshi started calling all gods one after the other, and he was asking them to come and take the havis or the offering that was given to them. So that was being put into the fire, and the devatas had to come and take it from there. Okay, everyone came because it was Rishya Srunga Maharshi. We all know, right? Rishya Srunga Maharshi is an extremely great tapashali, and even today they say that, I have never been to Sringeri till now. I only wish that God lets me go there. But they say that Sringeri, it always has a very cool climate, wonderful climate. And Rishyasringa Mahamuni, he's still there in Sringeri, where he and Shanta Devi do a great penance for Shiva. And when Shiva comes, everybody normally says, "We want to become one with you." They'll say, Shiva, you become one with us. So even today, Rishyasringa Mahamuni is worshipped in the form of a Shivalinga in Sringeri. So if you get a chance, kindly go and visit there. Now, having said that, now let's move on to the Isti. So all because of Rishyasringa Mahamuni's ability that has come from the Tapasya, when he was inviting each of the Devatas to come, all of them came and they were all sitting. So they would be called one after the other to come and take the Havis. So they were all sitting there. Now see, whenever we sit in a function or something, what will be there? There will be a common topic, right? And who was the common topic at that point of time in the world? It was Ravanasura. So every Deva was complaining, Ravanasura has taken over the Swarga, he was ill-treating everyone, he had a lot of boons from Brahmadeva. It was absolute havoc that he was creating throughout the world, and all the devas who were having troubles with him, they were all sitting there and they were all talking. And in the middle, they saw Brahmadeva was also there. So they went to him and said, "See, you have given him all the boons. What is a way? Please tell us if there is a way to defeat this guy, because with all the boons that you have given to him, he has become so powerful that he is not even interested in listening to us. He is not even respecting the laws of nature. So something should be done." Okay, so Nainam Surya Pratapati Parsve Vatina Marutah Chelorvimari Tam Drushtam Samudrobina Kampate. So in front of Ravana, even the sun should not shine bright. Okay, if Ravanasura is coming out, sun should be cool. Okay, and even the sea, it should be always calm. Even the air, it should not be too fast. It should not be windy. It should not be completely devoid of air. It should always be like a cool breeze. Okay, he's going and going after the women of other men. Okay, he's killing rishis, he's killing brahmanas, he's troubling the devatas. Okay, so now who will save us? How will they save us and all? Now Chaturmukha Brahmaji said, see, even I know about all this. Okay, but you know what? He did a lot of penance. He asked me for some boons, and one of the boons that he has asked me was that he should not be killed by Rakshasas, Danavas, Devas, Yaksha, Kinnara, Kimpurusha. None of them should be able to kill him, was what he said. But he never took the name of a human. So, if there is a human who has got the ability, if there is a man who has got the ability, a human being has got the ability, he can go and kill Ravana. So there were a lot of Manushyas also in that Sabha. So suddenly, you know what? When someone says like this, right, people get excited. So all of a sudden, one fellow might rise and say, "No, no, no, I'm going to start today and go and kill Ravana because it's not like any human." But he said that he did not ask for a boon where humans cannot kill him. So that means humans can kill him. I'll go and get this done. Somebody might go, right? No, that should not be done by anyone. That's what Lord Vishnu immediately thought, and he quickly came there. Okay, etasmin nantare Vishnu upayato mahajidhi sankhyachakragadaapanihi pitavasa jagatpatihi. All of a sudden, see, Bhagavan Vishnu is there everywhere. That's why we call Viswam Vishnu, right? So he's filled in the entire universe. So from there, he suddenly took a form. He said, "Don't worry, I'm going to take that human form. I'll live on this earth as a human being and I'll go and kill Ravana. Hatva Kururam Duratmanam Devarshinam Bhayavaham Dasavarsh Sahasrani Dasavarshatanika Vasyam Manushe Loke Palayan Prithivimam." I'm going to go and kill Ravana. So you guys don't really do anything different. I'm going to get this Ravana dead. Saying this, Sri Mahavishnu came there. Okay, that's the Vatsalya of that Swami, right? So everyone was so happy. Okay, and Bhagavan Vishnu at that moment told everyone that he's going to stay for 11,000 years on the earth. And why is he going to stay for 11,000 years on the earth? He wanted to show what a man is capable of, what a human being is capable of. Okay, so that's why he said, I'm going to be there, I'm going to stay there for a longer time. So don't worry. So that's the abhaya that he gave, and everyone was extremely happy. Okay, ततः पद्मफलासाक्षः कृत्वात्मानं चतुर्विधं पितरं रोचयामास तथा दशरथं नृपम्. Okay, now we all think that Lakshmana was born out of Adisesha and all. That's a normal thing. That's many of us, which many of us believe. But here in this shloka in Valmiki Ramayana, Lord Vishnu is saying, I am going to take four forms. I am going to take four forms, or I am going to take the form of four people, and I am going to make Dasharatha as my father, and I am going to live in this world. So all four of them, Sri Ramachandra, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna, all four of them are the forms of Sri Mahavishnu only. That's what Valmiki Ramayana is telling that. Okay, and he's also saying that I'm going to get into the womb of Kausalyama and I'm going to stay there. Okay, now so whatever Valmiki Ramayana says, that's called our Pratyaksha Pramana. Other Ramayanas might say that Lakshmana and all are Adisesha and all, but let us follow Valmiki Ramayana and believe that all four of those brothers were Amshas of Sri Mahavishnu only. Okay, everyone was now extremely happy, and suddenly, after he said this, after Sri Mahavishnu said this, suddenly from the Yagna, a man came out of the fire and he said, Idam tu narasardula payasam devanvitam prajakaram gruhanatvam dhanam arogya vardhanam bharyanam anurupanam asni teti prayachavai tasutvam prapise putran yadardham yajase nrupa kausalyaye narapatihi payasardhau tadau da ardhadardham andadau chapi sumitraye naradhibah कैकेयी चावशिष्ठार्थम तदो पुत्रार्धकारणात् वृद्धौ चावशिष्ठार्थम पायसस्यामृतोपमम् अनुचिन्त्य सुमित्रायै पुनरेव महीवधिः एवं तासां ददौ राजा भार्याणां पायसं पृथक्. So the man suddenly, the Purusha who came suddenly from the Yagna, he looked at Dasaratha, he gave him a bowl full of payasa. I mean, payasam is made out of milk and rice, and they cook it along with jaggery. So that's the payasam that was given to them. So the king took it, and the man said, "Take this and give this to all your wives, and they'll get children because of this." So the king took that payasam and he gave 50% of it. He made into two halves. The first 50% was given to Kausalya. Amongst the other 50%, he made it into two halves. We now technically the portions that are left in that are one fourth and one fourth. Okay, in that he took that one fourth and he gave it to Sumitra. Okay, and now one fourth is remaining, right? And that one fourth he made into two halves. Okay, and that half, so 1/8, the 1/8 he gave to Kaikeyi, and the other 1/8 that was left, that was again given back to Sumitra. So how much did Sumitra get? So 50% went to Kausalya. Okay, 12.5% went to Kaikeyi. Okay, so what is left in the middle now? 37.5 that went to Sumitra. That's how he distributed the Payasam to all four. And here it's an extremely important thing. The Kausalya, Sumitra, and Kaikeyi, all of them were pregnant for 11 months, and in the 12th month, Sri Ramachandra, Lakshmana, and all were born. I'll talk about how they were born later, but now you might have a doubt as to why they were in there for 11 months. As per Ramayana, as per Shastra, the person lives in the father, the kid lives in the father for 2 months before he gets into the mother's womb. That's what they say. So he lives in the father for 2 months, but here, because they did not live in Dasaratha for those 2 months, all of them had to finish that entire quota of 11 months in their mother's wombs. So for 11 months, all three of these queens, Kausalya, Sumitra, and Kaikeyi, were pregnant, and in the 12th month, they had their kids. So in the 12th month, the Sri Rama Jananam happened. Okay, now remember, this whole thing happened in the Chaitra month, right? Now in the next year's Chaitra month, so after the 12th month is over, in the next year's Chaitra month, they are going to have their kids, and that is Sri Rama Jananam. That is something that we will be seeing in our next episode. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayaः, sarve bhadrani pasyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Jai Shri Ram. Sarvam Satpati Sasmaraswam Charanarvindarpanastu. Swasti.